What is up, Sunbeam family? We are here with a quickie for y'all today. I'm going to be ranking fitness influencers I believe I could take on in a fight. Now, my credentials, I've wrestled for 12 years, lifting for like 2-ish years, 1.75 we'll call it. So, I'm not easy cheeks, alright? Unlike some of the people on this list will be. So, let's get into the vid. Make sure to use code Beeman on Prime Bites and Fit Butters orders. And if you haven't already, you want to get jacked like me while running distance, then go download the glitch right now. I'll put the link in the description. It is a wonderfully working program that will help you be jacked and get those miles under you, right? So without further ado, let's get going. Let's go over the tiers. So first we have I'm Cooked. Now, this is the tier that I'm getting washed at, that there's absolutely no way I can pull off a win even if I wanted to. The tier below that is Extreme Diff, but I take the L. This is a really, really good fight. People would pay to see it, but unfortunately I would take the loss. The one below that, same thing, except I am taking the W after it. The fourth tier is actually Comp. Now, these people could put up a good fight, but use smart thinking, right? Just go with my flow. I take the Dubskis, right? I got battle IQ, right? The fifth tier might go on for a bit. I don't see really a way these people can beat me, but maybe in some universe, in some argument that you can make, they will. And then the final tier is Easy Cheeks. There's not any universe where I'm losing to these people. I am whooping their asses 10 times out of 10. I don't know if anyone will make it there, but let's see. All right, so the first person we have here is Alex Eubank. If you haven't been caught in the loop, if you've been living under a rock for recently, he has started pinning, so
maybe take steroids. That's what is going through your head. That's the stupidest way to think. That is a stupid one brain cell way to smooth brain way to think. But I know the majority of y'all probably think like that because in the moment you're thinking, oh, male testosterone. Now you're finally hooked on. Yeah.
That can make it harder, but I'm pretty sure he just released a video where his maxes like haven't changed from when he was a natty. So I don't know how tall he is either. Let's check that. How tall is Alex Eubank? 5'9", so he's a bit taller than me, but we weigh the same. So I think I'll put him and might go on for a bit, but I really want to say I could beat him. And this is no disrespect to any of these people, of course, but I need a vid. I need to post a vid.
Charlotte, there's Michael Jordan.
Second person, is that supposed to be Bradley Martin? As much as some people may like to call him cringe, he is a massive dude, and I do agree with some of his points where a bodybuilder would whoop a martial artist just based purely off of size. This is kind of that scenario where I don't think I'm getting too far on this individual, but then again, his TikToks are crazy, bro. He does some crazy shit. But I don't think my wrestling experience will be enough to take me anywhere past Extreme Diff L. Maybe I'm cooked, but my ego is telling me Extreme Diff L. David Lade. I'm gonna put I'm gonna count this as Prime David Lade because that's the I didn't count Prime Alex Eubank. Okay, current David Lade. So he's definitely much older than when he started posting. He has worked out with Chris Bumstead, Sam Sulek, but he's definitely nowhere near the level of shred, at least, or fullness he was back in his prime. So I think he might be actual comp, but nah, I might go on for a bit. He's definitely the same tier as Alex. I don't know who this guy is. I might be a new gen. Sorry, guys. He looks just as big as Bradley, so maybe Extreme Diff. I don't know how tall he is, but he definitely looks like he weighs quite a bit. Greg Doucette. I'm pretty sure this guy is pretty small, like stature-wise. He definitely has some muscle on him, but he seems pretty old. And that's not to say that old people can't be comp in a fight, but he is old. And I don't know if that is taking him farther than these young bucks. So might go on for a bit, we'll call it. No idea who this guy is. I'm a new gen, but Extreme Diff L, he looks freaking ginormous. Looks just as big as the guy behind him, but lean, so he's probably even bigger when he's not lean. Jeff Nippard, he is really, really wide for a natty, but he is also really short. And I don't know if he has any combat sport experience, but I think he'd be he's definitely way more. I think he might be stronger than these three below him. So I'll put him in actually comp. He's our first actually comp. Jesse James West. Love this guy's content. He is always down to try something. He did wrestle with that Olympian, so he does have some chops under him, as little as they may be. I think we're going to call that Extreme Diff W, because he does seem tall. Also, I think my wrestling is carrying me on all of these. Like, I don't think I could beat... A lot of these would be the I'm cooked tier if I didn't have the wrestling experience. But I think that's just enough, right? Like, a decade of training is quite a bit, we'll say. What the hell am I talking about? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Jesse James West, Extreme Diff W. Larry Wheels. This might be our first I'm cooked. Literally the Hulk in real life. Insanity. Insanity. He's like absorbing me, bro. He's eating me for his freaking post-workout meal.
Ladies, bro. Ladies, okay.
You guys ever tag team?
This looks to be Lex Little. Ooh. He is a strong MF. I think he could beat me, but I don't know where I'm putting him. Oh no, I'm pretty dope. I'm a pretty cool guy. I'm putting him in Extreme Diff L. He just got that dog in him, you know? Christopher Bumstead. One that I am not getting past. So he can join Larry up here. See, look, they both get the rectangle. They knew what I was doing here. They both got the rectangle shaped bits. Ooh, wild card. See, I think that Mike might have the least impressive physique on here, but he does have experience in jiu-jitsu, if I'm not mistaken. So that might be an Extreme Diff L, maybe an I'm cooked situation, right?
What's happening in that deep stretch?
So we don't actually know exactly why.
This looks really weird. I mean, he does have the rectangle, but this looks really weird pairing up like these guys right here. If you like covered the left side and didn't know what I was ranking, you probably guess like off physique. It would just not make any sense at all. But it does make sense in some cosmic sort of way. Sam Sulek. Definitely the I'm cooked here. They saved the heavy hitters for last. You just cannot be impressed when you see him, really. You can't not be. And I don't know if he has any sort of martial arts, combat sport experience, but you saw that one clip of him diving. He's at the very least athletic in some sort of sense. Shizzy, definitely another I'm cooked. I'm starting to doubt my abilities here. The latter half of this video is just turning into a large glaze fest, unfortunately. Let's throw Togi in Extreme Diff W, because he's roided up, but I think I have better cardio than him. If we were going at it for a bit, then I think I could put the brakes on that.
How am I gonna look?
Trend Twins, since they're in the same box, I guess I'm counting them at the same time. And that would definitely be harder than fighting anyone, because it's two people at once.
What is Diddy Blood doing? Does he think he is Einstein?
And even one person at once. I see them wrestle. I see them work out. They're just very physical guys. And it can be hard to work with when you are not the same weight as the person you are trying to combat. V-Shred here. He doesn't look all that big in this photo. I don't know if he does any combat sports either. I've never seen a V-Shred workout video. I guarantee you I've seen all clips of these people working out in some like nostalgia edit. But definitely not a V-Shred. Let's look it up. Does V-Shred do a combat sport?
No.
I don't see anything of the sort. So I think he's Easy Cheeks. I think he's our President Easy Cheeks, because he's the only one in there. And then the baby boy, the donut boy, donut lord, Will Tennyson. He weighs like 40 more pounds than me, because he was like 209 in the cruise ship video or something like that. So I'm pretty sure he's tall too. This could be rough skis, but with that tallness does come some uncoordination.
At one point, randomly, I started to get really into it.
I think if I'm putting Jesse in Extreme Diff W, I think Togi does get an Extreme Diff. I mean, Will gets an Extreme Diff W as well. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think this is just completely unbalanced? Is everyone in the I'm cooked tier? Do I get my butt wiped by everyone on this list? Please let me know. Let me know if I should look into the guys that I didn't know who they were as well. I'm always looking to broaden my horizons, right? I'm looking to broaden a lot of things. And thank you all for tuning in. I love you.